Graham, first of all, how do you reflect on Saturday, where you were just 5 minutes away from getting a useful point at Burton?
Yeah, it was obviously a bit of disappointment, but in that disappointment comes another game so close, followed Plymouth Argyle away on Tuesday. So we get over it. We get over Saturday. We move on. Being so close, so near, it's a kind of an early story for me. So as I said to the players after the game, don't expect me to pat you on the back or give you as well dones or whatever. We came out of the game, both games, both Brighton and Burton, empty-handed. So it was tough. It was a tough week for us, given the two results, Brighton and Burton. But we probably deserved more from both games, but we didn't get more. So we soldier on, we dust ourselves down, and we carry on. And one thing about this group is they do know how to react and they do know how to respond. To be quite honest, and as disappointing as it was, it's not the end of the world. We carry on.
It seems strange saying this maybe after a defeat, but the first month's out of the way, August, and are you encouraged that there's more to come, do you think, from Bristol Rovers? Because I sense you're improving even from the Blackpool game, the first game of the season.
Yeah, listen, it's crawl, walk and then run has always been our mantra. I think we all know where we are. We all know the realism of the challenge and the task ahead, but we are improving, and that's all we can do. I'm greedy. I'd like to be improving quicker. I'd like to have more points on the board. I'd like to be in better positions, better chances on and off the pitch. I'd like to have more of a chance. But hey ho, listen, that's the job we've taken on, and that's what we'll endeavour to do. But once there's signs of improvement, I think there's plenty to work with. And as I keep saying, and I sound like a broken down record, I love coming to work with this group of lads because they're absolutely tremendous. They inspire you. I come in this morning and each and every one of them rallying around, picking you up, lifting you up, making sure you're and that should be my job, not their job. But every time I look at them, they just lift me. They do inspire me, to be honest.
And you've been open and honest for, I think, over a week. You've said it's unlikely I'll add to the squad. Does that remain the case? Here we are on transfer deadline day.
Yeah, Monday morning we've me process this morning is obviously looking after the game tomorrow night, the team and the game tomorrow night. So that doesn't change. I'd be very, very surprised if I was able to add to the squad, to be honest.
And that's life as a football manager, isn't it? I mean, every manager in the land would like to add to their squad, but sometimes we have to be realistic, and it's not always possible.
Well, like I keep saying, I'm more than happy with the group of boys that we've got. Yeah, we want to keep improving. We want to keep touching it up. We're threadbare at the minute, so that's what it is. That's the nature of the beast. Unfortunately, I can't do what a lot of other managers can do, but what a lot of other managers don't have is this group of boys, and I do, and I'm lucky that I can work with these boys every day of the week, and that they come in and they give their all for the club, for myself, for the club, and for the cause. And with that honesty, with that hard work, and the little molecule of talent that we all possess, we can hopefully do something.
And presumably the league's the priority. So in terms of the EFL Trophy, you're starting a campaign tomorrow. How seriously do we take the competition?
Well, you obviously don't know me that well, to be fair, because my priority is winning. I want to win, so I want to win every game. So my priority tomorrow evening will be win the game, because we need a reaction from obviously the two games, the Brighton and the Burton game. So we will want to win the game tomorrow night. Make no buts ifs about that. That's what we're going down there for. We're going down there to effectively. There is 3 points. It's a league format now, but effectively we want to win the game.
So with that in mind, then, was last season a success because you made it all the way to the semi-finals, or was it not a success because you didn't reach the final?
I'm glad someone remembers we made the semi-final last year, to be fair, because I felt the job when I came in, when I was given the job in December, the two targets I set for the lads was, 1 was survival and 2 was to reach Wembley. We survived. We didn't reach Wembley, so I think I've fallen short last season, to be quite honest with you. But listen, the priority and the mantra was to stay in the division. We achieved that, but there was also an opportunity of reaching Wembley, and we fell short. So I was a tad disappointed last year. We didn't. Let's be honest. We didn't give it a really good go. We didn't give it a real Bristol Rovers effort at Sunderland. We just fell short. Maybe it was too much respect, but we should have asked more questions of Sunderland, and I think that was what I was probably more disappointed about than anything. But yeah, we fell short. We didn't make Wembley. I'd set 2 targets for when I came in last season. 1 was survival, 1 was Wembley, and we fell short.
Is Wembley a target this season then?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's there's an opportunity there to go and reach Wembley, go and get to a final, go and get a bit of silverware. So that'll be what the targets we set this year will be similar.
Geordie in goal. How big a challenge is it for him? He's got a chance to impress, hasn't he, the next couple of games?
Yeah, it'll be good to get to know the lad on a 90-minute basis. He's not quite had that opportunity or them chances this season, so it'll be good to see what he's about. Good to see how far he's come. We bear in mind his age and his lack of experience across here in England. So yeah, it'll be good. He's played at a decent level in Holland, so he's got the credentials. He's got the tools. I just hope he relaxes. I just hope he goes out and he enjoys it and he makes a statement, to be quite honest, because I love competition.
Is it good for a club like Rovers that they've got a Finland international, or are you selfish and you'd rather he didn't go away?
Well, my priority can't be Finland. My priority has to be Bristol Rovers. So
fair point.
Yes, I am selfish, and yes, I do wish. I love it when the lads reach international honours, and it's a great accolade for their football club as well. But a selfish manager would be no. I want all my best players here and available for selection for the next game. But it's with great pride. We wish Ansi all the best as well.
Two more things. First of all, you want to win every game, of course, but might one or two of the younger players who impressed pre-season get an opportunity in this competition?
There will be opportunities given, yeah. There will be one or two changes, as I say, tomorrow night. Yeah, that's a given. Mm-hmm. There's an opportunity to give one or two of them some game time. We'll have a little look at them and see how far they've come. Give them the opportunity to go and make a statement and try and force themselves into the first team frame on a regular basis. And
Plymouth, a team you know well, and you beat them pre-season as well. What can we expect on Tuesday night at Home Park? Well,
I know enough about Argyle, to be honest, that they will react. I know the crowd will be up for it as well, because they will want to see a reaction. I know Plymouth have got a very, very healthy squad. They've got numbers, so I'm certainly expecting a strong Argyle challenge. So it's more or less about us, really, not them. If we go about our business and apply ourselves well, we should. We should be in for a feisty occasion, and it'll be a good challenge as well, because I would say the two teams that go out tomorrow night will be evenly matched. So it'll be a very worthwhile exercise for both clubs. All the best, and all being well, see you at Wembley later in the year. Well, fingers crossed. Thanks very much. Thank you. Cheers.